There are over 100 trillion microorganisms living and dying in the human body, such as fungi, yeast, bacteria, and viruses. These microorganisms outnumber human cells by a ratio of 10 to 1. This means that we're essentially only 10% human. We're basically a giant walking, talking host for these tiny organisms. A large majority of these microorganisms are bacterial species. But don't grab the hand sanitizer yet. Not all bacteria are harmful to us. In fact, the symbiotic relationships that we have in certain bacteria are imperative for our survival. Exposure to microbes strengthens our immune system, which in turn protects us from harmful pathogens known as antigens. There are two types of biological defenses that the human immune system utilizes. When one defense system lacks practice fighting bacteria and viruses due to over-sanitization, the other system becomes too powerful and overreacts to harmless substances like pollen. The hygiene hypothesis states that exposure to natural and diverse bacteria in early development stimulates and strengthens the immune system. A lack of exposure reduces infectious stressors during early childhood and leads to a rise in chronic inflammatory and autoimmune diseases, such as diabetes, allergies, multiple sclerosis, and asthma. Rapidly decreasing biodiversity may contribute to the increase of allergies and other inflammatory diseases among urban populations. It is estimated that by 2050, 2/3 of the global human population will live in urban areas with little green space. A decrease in green space results in decreased microbe diversity, richness, and metabolism. Students at the University of St. Thomas conducted an experiment to test the diversity, species richness, and metabolism of microbes on campus. In the experiment that we conducted, we chose 3 different sites to sample according to the extent of human interaction and influence. Samples were taken at high, medium, and low human impact locations. In our experiment, we took samples from a bathroom doorknob, a basil planter, and a lamppost. We predicted that the locations with low human impact would have higher diversity, richness, and metabolism levels in comparison to areas with high human impacts. Areas with low human impact are typically found outside. Our results showed that areas with low human impact displayed the highest microbiodiversity. The diversity index, species richness, and metabolism increased as human interaction decreased. As you can see, there is a significant difference in outside and inside locations because of the level of human impact. As I've mentioned before, areas outside typically have low human influence, whereas areas inside have high human impact. Areas of high human impact show the lowest biodiversity in comparison to areas of low human influence. Microbe diversity, richness, and metabolism is higher outdoors than indoors because most microbes are airborne. There is a steady stream of microbes outdoors, whereas the ones indoors are constantly being disinfected. Our results were consistent with our predictions. Microbe biodiversity is high when there is little to no human disturbance, meaning that there's a relatively high number of microspecies in areas that aren't sanitized. Perhaps we are too clean. Exposure to a little dirt and bacteria may do us more good than harm. Over-sanitization can prove to be more harmful than we assume. Sanitization kills many microorganisms that are essential to the regulation of the immune system. Without this exposure, our immune system fails to build tolerance for the irritants that cause asthma and other chronic inflammatory diseases. If you want to decrease the prevalence of allergies and other chronic inflammatory diseases among urban populations, spend more time outdoors and expose your kids to green environments to strengthen their immune system. Ultimately, the decision is up to you.